can see faith. I can see faith looking wild and looking tired and looking for me. Oh, right. Hey, but I said it ain't gonna happen. These ways.
Hey, how you doing? Happy Friday! Yeah, what's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday! We made it through. We made it through the end of the week. May your Friday be better than yesterday. Okay. Look, I'm trying something new today. Today I'm actually in my car and I'm driving. I'm telling you. So, let's see how that goes. I'm experimenting and I'm doing different things. And so we're just taking a drive. Now you're just taking a ride. You're taking a ride with me. So I don't even have much. Like I'm not highlighting anything today, uh, specifically because I don't want to. I'm still trying to pull myself together, but I still wanted to come and say hi to everyone and happy Friday. And may you have the opportunity to just do you, at least for the weekend. Have you some time and do the things that you like to do. Try to make that a priority. Try not to just live your life in this rat race and trying to make it and get by. Try to find some enjoyment that you can do. Yeah, that you can do and find peace and happiness. Um, I think that was a good episode yesterday, with just talking about that executive order that 47 put out. And we just need to prepare ourselves as much as we can in your own, um, arena. You got to do what you can do. Because that's when I'm getting ready to start to do it. Just not, trying to get ready for whatever may happen because it's going to get worse before it gets better. So I don't have all the answers today, and I ain't even trying to think about what the answer is right now today. Um, it's a beautiful day here in the neighborhood. I'm off to work. I'm gonna go to work, and then later on this evening, I'm gonna go out to a dinner party, and I'm gonna have myself a good time there. And then tomorrow for the weekend, I'm gonna take my grandbaby, which is 4 years old, and she is full of character. And being that I can go live like this, I might can do some other stuff because I'm actually driving. I'm in the car, and not in my workstation. So this is interesting. So I'm taking her out tomorrow to her first Broadway play. Something I think it's like why the pigeons don't drive a bus or something like that, but it's a little musical type of thing for kids. Um, like the Wiggles. I wonder who remember the Wiggles back in the day. I used to like the Wiggles myself. So we're gonna do that. Um, because I usually get her on like every other weekend or something like that, but I'm not gonna get her for the weekend. I'm gonna just go pick her up in the morning, and because this show at 10:30, And then, and my daughter going with me, so it's gonna be her grandma and her auntie, and she'll have that first experience. So let's talk about that first experiences. So that's what I'm trying to do. You do what you can do. We're not making it a money thing, an education thing, or nothing like that. You do what you can do. Excuse me. You do what you can do. I got her a kite. She never flew a kite before. She's like, Grandma, I want to fly my kite. I want to fly my kite. So, it's just creating first experiences for yourself, for your grandkids, for whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it could be anything. It don't have to be nothing that's so costly, like, oh, like we need to go to the Disney World, or we need to do this, or we need to do that. Creating picnics and stuff. I used to do that with my kids too. I used to like doing that. Actually, what we do, I take them to the park where, like a lot of kids, so they can play with the other kids, and then on a blanket, I would take out a blanket. Or we have the picnic table out there, and I used to bring peanut butter and jelly, like a little cooler with some drinks and stuff in it, little snacks. And they used to come over, and they loved it. They'd be out there playing, and they come over and say, Mom, I want to have a sandwich. Then they used to bring friends over. But, people that they met at the park and say, Can they have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich too? Like that. So, and that was fun. So, um, you can do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's like for kids and maybe for couples and stuff like that. You may not have like a lot of money to go on vacations and do stuff like that. You can just pack up a little something and go to the park and um, chill at the park and read a book or just lay there and look at the sky. I used to do that, like lay there and just look at the sky and watch the clouds and stuff move. There's always something to do. Just be creative and don't let life have you just so freaking crazy. People are actually taking their lives because of all this commotion and stuff like that, and they can't think straight. They can't think straight at all, because you don't know. And a lot of people say, I can't live in this chaos not knowing, if I'm going to have a job tomorrow, or if I'm be able to pay my bills, or, whatever could happen. They living in a state of fear. Oh, it's another word for it, though. But we can't be living like that, because that's what I think that he wants to get us so on the edge that all we could do is worry about the next move and have us off balance, you know? So um keep your head in the game. You gonna be all right. And sometimes when one door closed, another one open, and it might seem like the worst thing possible that could happen, and you cannot see the light. You cannot see the light. And you're like, man, what I supposed to do? You don't see a way. But sometimes when that door closed, another door will open. It might not open right away, but it will open. But you gotta relax. And what they say, let go and let God. We're gonna be all right. We honestly are. But let's not just walk around here and think that it's gonna just happen all by itself too. At the same time, you just gotta, move about it a certain way. So live your life because all you have is just one, and live it for yourself. Don't live it for this American dream and all this type of stuff that they're trying to show you that you need to have. And don't even put it in your kids' head about this American dream and stuff. And we're gonna do a show about that. We teaching our kids go to school, get a good education, go to college, get a good job, then get, married, get a house, have kids. Who put that together for us? Somebody put that little strategy together. And right now, we want to keep education going. That's why I'm like, this stuff that Trump is doing, don't sweat it so much, because Our kids are not going to school and getting a good education. They're going to these schoolhouses and they're getting in fights. They going. This is the prison to pipeline. It's the school to the prison pipeline. It's actually designed for them to go to jail. So school, they're not learning anything in school really. Which the whole school curriculum needs to be done over. Like they don't know number of credit, nothing about investments, nothing about anything. And if he gonna take away Black history, like he gonna take away Black history from the schoolhouse and don't let the kids learn nothing about Black history. Take away white history too. Who cares about what's his name, Christopher Columbus and George Washington or Thomas Jefferson and Abe Lincoln and all of them guys, Ulysses Grant. Who cares? Take away the whole history and put in some finances and teach them kids about stocks and bonds and stuff like that. Teach them about credit cards and stuff. Teach them about the economy, how y'all already screwing them up for the beginning. And it's already like happening with that executive order that he talking about with the student loan. I done met so many people, and I'm talking like in politics, and they're going, "Oh my God, they freaking out." You hear me? They are freaking out because these, we have kids, grown adults, everybody. Student loans is a major, major debt in this economy. So when they say get a good education, go to college, they made college way, way too expensive. So let me try to get to my point quickly. You go get this college education to go get a good job. Hopefully, you get the job that you went for. Okay. I even hear doctors. I even hear doctors say that they can't afford to pay their student loans, and lawyers. I know doctors and lawyers personally, and they say it's high. So anyway, you see, this is the American dream. Go to school, get a good education, go to college. Go to college, get this debt, right? They say they're gonna forgive it, or you get some time, whatever, get now you get a house and a student loan, all this type of stuff. So anyway, to get to the point, people, he just put that executive order out. You got until May to start making good. All loans that's been into default deferment is going to be they're going to start collecting on it and even maybe garnishing your wages, right? The great amount. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. Don't get that stuff all caught up in your head. Redirect your thoughts and stuff. You're gonna be all right. Stop trying to live this life create for you, because they're just gonna have you working and in debt. So anyway, with that being said, that was just a little something for today because we're supposed to be happy, 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 because it is Happy Fun Friday. It's a beautiful day here in Virginia, and try to enjoy your day. Okay, you got to at least get one day out the week, but at least try to get three. All right, y'all. I'm gone, and I'm gonna hit you off with a little something before I go.